Hello and welcome to CSU Sports. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Cam, and today we will be previewing Chicago State's spring sports.
CSU athletics have made some strides in 2017 for women's tennis. We're excited to see what the CSU seniors have in store in their next upcoming game, January 18th, 2018 at 12 p.m. versus Bowling Green at Bowling Green. 3 seniors will be playing.
Also in baseball, Chicago State baseball head coach Steve Jocelyn announced the signing of 2 junior student athletes, Anthony Little and Vinny Venturi. Their first game of the season is February 16th at Lexington against LIU Brooklyn, and their home opener is March 20th against Valparaiso. Also, for track and field, they've started their season. In women's track and field, Josindra Glee, a senior, set a new school record in the 300-meter dash. Her finish time was 40.46 seconds.
In men's track and field, Ricardo McKenzie set a new CSU indoor track record in the 60-meter dash. He completed the preliminaries with a time of 6.88 before placing third in the event with a time of 6.91. We would like to say congratulations to the head coach of men's golf team. Craig Bourne was recently elected as the new president of the Black Golf College Coaches Association on November 30, 2017. Congrats, Coach Bowen. The golf season starts in February.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WCSU TV Sports. I'm your host, Shaquille Hawkins, and here with me is the Assistant Athletic Director for Operations and Campus Recreation, Sheila Tyler. It's nice to have you here, Ms. Tyler.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. So let's get this interview started. So tell us about your experience at the University of Illinois in Champaign.
Oh, well, that was a great experience. I did my undergrad there in recreation, where I got a chance to learn the benefits of how would a person use their free time and what type of sports activities would be helpful and beneficial. And I also spent a lot of time working in the weight program, making sure people were staying on track and being fit as an undergrad.
Oh, that's very interesting there, Ms. Tyler. So give us a little background before you came to CSU.
Believe it or not, before I came to CSU, I was working on my master's program. I decided to work on my education and personal development and felt like I needed a little bit more understanding of the trends of recreation. Okay. So I ended up getting my master's in sport, recreation, and tourism, where I had worked in many hotels, but I didn't understand what tourism really was. And so I was able to bring that history and experience over when I came to CSU. Before that, I was working as a director of academics and financial aid for Kaplan University. So I took a little break from recreation and utilized my financial background to develop and work in the school setting.
Wow, that's very nice, Miss Tyler. 5 years? Wow, that's very interesting. So, how did you get to CSU?
Well, when I was working on my master's, I happened to be looking for an internship in recreation. And I happened to see that there was a job posting for a manager of recreation. And I thought to myself, I've been in this industry for over 10 years. I didn't know Chicago State had a recreation program. Sure enough, I interviewed, and this was the pilot program that they were starting in 2012. They were looking to build a complete recreation unit to bring fitness and wellness and a swimming program to the Chicago State students, community, and alumni of Chicago State. And I was just floored. I did my research, and I was so excited through the interview process of building the mission, the vision, the goals, and seeing where we wanted to take our students, because I felt like even though you're studying, you needed a place to come and relax and unwind. Because if you're healthy mentally and physically, you can make it in your classes.
That's some very inspirational words, Miss Tyler. All right, next question. What are your responsibilities here at CSU?
Well, when I started off, I was primarily doing the programming for the Jacoby Dickens Center, which is the JDC. Mm-hmm. So I oversaw all of the fitness programming, all of the intramurals, the special events. I collaborated on the 5K run. I'm on the homecoming committee. And then also developing new programs. Since my transition in 2012, I've also started to take over the game operations, which I do promotions, and I've had the pleasure of working with you.
Indeed.
With baseball and all the 14 Division I sports that we offer here at Chicago State. So coming up with that fan experience is something I learned in my master's degree. So it's kind of like I'm your game show host. So I go out into the audience and I really get the fans encouraged and to root the team on. And so that was another skill set that I learned in addition to doing operations and campus recreation for Chicago State Athletics.
Yeah, I've been seeing you down on the arena giving out some prizes and all that stuff to the fans and the students here at the school, and I say that's pretty awesome. And of course, I'm glad to work out with you guys here at CSU. So, where did you get the inspiration, energy to do the fabulous events and games you do at the events?
Well, part of it was, testing it out last year. I started off small with a couple of games and coming up with some promotions with the coaches. And I said, when I go to the Bulls game or I go to other colleges, and then I thought about my own U of I experience, what was that feeling I walked away with? Was, whether the team lost or won, how did I feel about being up in the stands? And what I realized about the sports arena is that you want to be involved. You want to be engaged. When the team is down, we need to be able to uplift them. When they winning, we need to match their level of enthusiasm. And so that's what I've been bringing and learning. And that's what gives me the passion. And that's what, generates the new ideas. It's more than, for basketball, let us do a free throw contest. Now we're honoring civil service employees. We honored the ROTC. We honored the Girls and Boys Club. We had a toy drive, canned food drive. So we're giving back to the community. And that's what's really important. We're putting CSU athletics back on the map.
And definitely you guys are doing that right here and now. That's an amazing job you guys are doing right now. All right, it's down to the final question. What is your greatest advice to give to the students?
I would say stay engaged, stay active, stay involved. That makes your student experience. If you're getting involved and working out, going to the games, whether you're living on campus or off campus, there's some way for you to get connected with other students. Learn a new skill, try a new sport you haven't tried before. Or if you played in high school and just want to continue on an intramural level, that's the advice I give to our students here at Chicago State University.
And I hope everyone is hearing those words because I know they are going to be inspired by you. Thank you for coming here, Miss Tyler.
Well, that's all the time we have today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Alyssa.
And this is CSU Sports.
Go Cougars.